Hello. Hello, everybody. Rheo is back with more Ace Attorney. Woo, 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 woo. Objection. Never, never, Niwa. No objection. No objection. I will throw her. Take that. Take that. I have nothing to back myself up. No evidence. No nothing. Hello, Niwa. So welcome back to the streams. Hello. Oh, hello, Mew. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, hello. Welcome back to the streams. How are you? Oh, hello, Oni. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hello, hello. How are you? Niwa. Niwa. You gotta be loud. You gotta be loud. Okay, I'm drinking. With love. With love. With pain. That's what it is. With pain, Nila. There was not an ounce of love in there. Not even a little bit. Oh, hello, Shane. Welcome back to the streams. How are you? Oh, that's right. This guy boomed the fair thingy. Yeah, this guy boomed the place, and then now he's guilty for booming some guy to death. Alright. Did I talk to him about everything? I did. Alright. I guess I suppose I move from here now. Doop. Where does Rheo go? Oh, show me the sweet. How about back to this? No prep time tonight. I'm free. Yay! That's so good to hear, Mew. That's so good to hear. Yeah, you are free. Freedom feels so good. It feels so good. You're doing good. That's so good to hear, Shane. That's so good to hear. Okay, Rheo was in the wrong spot. Maybe I have to present him something. What about if Rheo shows him this? Present. You like that?
Oh, how could this have happened?
You must feel awful. As well as a man losing his life, the crystal towel is greatly damaged too.
I know what happened. It must have been that.
That? Oh, hello, Elias! They're 5Gs! I really like this stream. Merry Christmas, Rheo. Thank you! Welcome to the stream. Merry Christmas to you too, Elias. Whoa, Christmas season! So exciting. Rheo just can't wait to eat food. She just can't stop eating. I can't stop once she started.
The day before the demonstration, I had my usual meal of frankfurters at the hotel restaurant. When I paid the bill, they gave me 3 shillings too much in change. But instead of saying anything, I just slipped the coins into my pocket. They're still there now. It's divine retribution for my wrongdoing. That's what it is.
For a scientist, he has some very illogical anecdotes. Wrong and illogical. Damn. Hope your day is doing well. Oh, thank you, Shane. Thank you. I hope your day goes well, too. The 3 shillings? Am I supposed to do something with the 3 shillings? Nope. What is Rheo supposed to do now? Back to this spot. Oh, here we go. Yeah, back in my legal consultancy. Iris is so cute with that. I really like it. The helmet is so cute. What to do? I'm so excited about the prospect of Naruhodo's anything and consultancy opening for business again. That's not what it's called. It's Naruhodo's legal consultancy. I've done a lot of studying in these past 6 months, reading law texts and judicial precedents. Oh my god, you're so smart, bro. I'm sure I'm a better lawyer now. I can't wait to start practicing again. Nothing's changed in here at all, though, has it? It's as though time has stood still in here since Susie went back to Japan. That is true. Where is my Susato-san? I miss her. I wanted to keep it ready for Miss Susato in case she was able to return to Britain at any point. So I've just left everything the way it was. Oh, I see. Right. And that was me thinking it's because of the way you are, Runo. You know, never bothering to tidy up, I mean. 10-year-old just roasted me. Rheo's room be looking like that right now, not gonna lie. Iris. This isn't the time or the place to bring up my tininess. Or lack of it. Don't tidy shame me. People don't have a lot of time sometimes, okay? It's not like I leave tissues everywhere because I'm gooning. It's not like that. The tissues are from me blowing my nose. I have hay fever. Clearly this is not the place to go. Ayo. I am in your walls. No, Shane, no. Not in my walls. No. I am in Rheo's fungus. In the mold, in the walls. Oh yes. Oh no, watch out for the black mold. That stuff is deadly. Okay, wrong spot again. Rheo doesn't know where to go. Back to the Lord Chief Justice. Sir, can we talk some more? No, okay, I suppose not. Present. How about I show this to you? Do you like that? Oh, that reminds me. Have you seen this? Hey, fever, yeah. Rheo's got, the runny nose, the itchy eyes. That's the... You know, it's summertime. I think the spring pollen is still around, is affecting the sinuses. I'm like, really nasally. I mean, I'm always nasally, but more than usual.
The reports of overwhelming success of the great exhibition, of course.
No, not that. The story on the back page.
What story? The Reaper attacked. That. You've enjoyed some victories in court against my #1 prosecutor, have you not?
Poor Mr. Reaper. What happened to him? He wasn't killed, was he?
There's no need for concern. Lord Van Zieks would not be so easily dispatched, I assure you.
Dispatched? My goodness. Buttocks is a setting in Britain. It is indeed, Elias. It's set in the great Victorian era. Actually, I don't know what time it's set. But it's set in Great Britain, yeah. Yeah. Can you tell us what happened? I'd really love to know.
Very well. If it interests you.
It does. Strangely, I want to know, bro. Tell me about it. Van Zieks' condition.
Fortunately, Lord Van Zieks emerged from the attack unscathed. Street ruffians are no match for that man. He is a very capable fighter.
But that's incredible. They were armed with guns. Damn. But why was he attacked, though? Do we know? Yeah, whose ass did he tickle? What happened? Tuesday, innit? Yes, it's Tuesday. Bottle of water.
It's related to events that occurred a month ago. A leader of one of the capital's criminal organizations was indicted and prosecuted by Van Zieks. But the man was acquitted. I've no doubt large sums of money were involved behind the scenes.
Large sums of money?
A deplorable situation. Members of the jury were bribed, it seems. However, despite winning his freedom, the man in question met a dramatic end yesterday.
Yesterday? But you're not suggesting that was the work of the Reaper, surely? You will fit my design. No, Shane, no! No, I'm a battery. I'm not multiple. I will not fit in the design. I'm no cookie cutter. I'm no cookie cutter. I won't fit into a cookie cutter. I'm too fat for that. Yeah. See?
The victim's henchmen certainly seemed to think so. He was a man by the name of Asman. Mr. Odie Asman.
Huh? That's the guy that the scientist blew up. Uh-oh. Did you say Assman? Assman? The Assman? Mr. Assman? Oh, I had to help my mom cook dinner now. Oh, no worries at all. You go help your mama. You go help your mama, Alice, and also give her my number while you at it. Thank you for the stream, Rheo. No, thank you for being here. Hope you have a lovely night there. Let's eat dinner later. I will. Thanks for hopping into the streams. Well. Bye. Have an amazing night. That's the man who died in the big explosion at the Great Exhibition.
Yes, known publicly as an investor, but in reality, the head of a significant criminal organization.
Unbelievable. Goddamn.
I wonder, could I ask you something, Lord Strongheart? Try me.
Oh, how many ways are we trying? Why do you use Lord Van Zieks as a prosecutor? All the criminals who manage to get off in court then meet with mysterious ends outside the courtroom, and fearful of that fate they seek to strike at Lord Van Zieks first. I know there's no evidence that he actually is the Reaper in that sense, but still... Her number is 911. I'm calling that right now, Elias. I'm calling that right now. Quacks away. Bye-bye, Elias. Bye-bye. Your DNA needs minor alteration. No.
I have Van Zieks work for the prosecution service of 2 reasons. Firstly, the man is the best prosecutor in the capital, bar none. And secondly, any deaths of criminals that have occurred outside the courtroom following his trials are nothing to do with him.
How do you know that, though? How you know that, though, bro? But that doesn't make any sense. How can you explain the way that so many have died if not by someone's hand?
Van Zieks may have earned himself the moniker of the Reaper, but he is no killer. So he will continue to prosecute on behalf of the Crown.
On behalf of Your Majesty.
Unless he wishes otherwise, of course.
Wow. They're just like, he's innocent, bro, and then just left it there.
Well, I must be leaving for my next engagement.
Oh, Papa, that scared me. Hello, Joe, and welcome back to the streams. How are you? Posture check is always better than the other thing. Any time of the day, any time of the week.
I'm already 11 hours and 16 minutes late. My colleagues may be starting to fidget.
11 hours late? That's quite something, bro.
The meeting had already started when I arrived back here for this engagement with you. So lateness was inevitable. Time stops for no man.
I'm sure it stuck for me during those 12 solid arguments in 223 regions. Oh yes, where would I find Lord Van Zieks now? Yeah, where's Daddy Van Zieks? Where is he?
I would assume he is at his office.
Right, I'll go and ask him about the attack in person. I want to get this straight from that horse's mouth.
Away with you now. I'm leaving Professor Hairbrain's defense entirely in your hands.
Of course. Yes. Thank you very much, my Lord Strongheart. Thank you. I'm on me way. It'll be fast, possibly painless. You say that, but I don't trust you, Shade. I don't trust you. No. 11 hours late. Yeah. You know, that's actually a feat. I don't think Rheo's been late for, but maybe not 11 hours. Maybe like 3 hours late. but then you was coming late. Yeah. Whoa. Van Zieks' office is kind of... Look, he's got the wine glasses here. That's where he gets it all from. Look at that. Bam. Oh my god. Van Weeks. Van Winey. What would his wine brand be? It'd be like, yum. Wan Weeks. Infinite wine, your... Oh, so this is the legendary Reaper's office. Yeah, it appears that way. It sends a chill down your spine, doesn't it? What an amazingly deathly atmosphere. She likes it like that. She likes the smell of death. Oh, is that... What the... That hooded figure was so still I hadn't noticed his or her presence. I wonder who it is. Is that Van Zieks? Who is that?
What are you doing here? I don't know who this is.
Oh, is he Van Zieks? Hi, Papa. He's as unwelcoming as I thought he'd be. Iris says... She's only a child, Chad. She's only a child. Actually, maybe even more so. Oh, I'm glad to see you're well.
I am.
So, who's the the person over by the wall being punished for something or something like that. Can I be next, you know? Put me up against the wall, you know what I'm saying? Oh, sorry. Excited.
No punishment is taking place here.
Your feeble skills are no match with the power of the dice. I already have a skill issue.
That's my apprentice. He's sitting there of his own free will.
Apprentice? Are we gonna fight him today? I didn't know you had an apprentice. It must be the same person who was pictured in the newspaper. Damn, they got the rapiers. That's so cool, man. Van Zeeks and his apprentice slicing down the evils. Maybe it's his apprentice that's going around killing all the peoples. Maybe he idolizes Van Zeek so much that after he prosecutes somebody, he's like, I must do it. I must do it for Lord Van Zeeks, my teacher, my sensei. I must show the world that he is the best. I must show the world that he is the Reaper. Maybe that's what it is. Rheo's guessing.
He's very able in combat, a requisite skill for anyone under my tutelage.
Are you referring to the attack on the Reaper that was reported in the papers?
The Reaper? I'd be interested to know the Reaper's true identity myself. Assuming that is such a fabled fiend genuinely inhabits our great courtrooms.
Commerce? Let's talk. 6:30 a.m. It's 6:30 a.m. for you, Jay. Hello, welcome to the streams. How are you? And I don't think Rheo doesn't even taste the sun that early. She can't even wake up at that time. Normally, Rheo sleeps in until about 12 p.m. Maybe 1 p.m. Last night's attack. What happened last night? Lord Strongheart said the assault last night was some sort of revenge attack.
True. Carried out by henchmen of Odie Asman's criminal organization. The investigation meant their arrests were imminent. Presumably some hope to kill me before that happened?
Odie Assman. Smells a little sush.
He's always masqueraded as one of London's most powerful financiers, a global investor. But his enormous wealth came to him by underhand means, via his criminal activities.
And he used that money to buy himself a verdict of not guilty when he found himself in court, didn't he? Being prosecuted by you, Mr. Reaper.
But the man got his comeuppance in the end. Yesterday, in fact, in extraordinary circumstances. It was a most unusual cause of death.
Good morning. Good morning, Jay. I didn't know about that. It was super high voltage instantaneous kinesis gone wrong. Mr. Asman died when the demonstration on the public experimentation stage ended in an enormous explosion.
Correct. And you think I have some kind of divine ability to cause an accident like that to happen? Do you?
Well, I'm not putting it past you, you know what I'm saying? If this man really is the fabled Reaper, then he has to be innocent of this particular death at least. It's strange how this has worked out, isn't it, Runo? I mean, what with you taking on Professor's defense for the trial tomorrow?
What? You're going to be defending him?
Yeah, bro. What's up with that, though? Yeah. Why are you getting defensive?
Albert?
I'm facing the apprentice tomorrow. Wait. Oh. Okay, wait. Am I facing the apprentice tomorrow?
Albert Hairbrain.
That's right. You know that guy?
Of course. He's a contemporary of mine. We were at university together.
I need to know all the tea. I need to ask him, how was Van Zeek's university? What kind of food did he eat? You know what I'm saying? Falkion! What the? 30 stream. Just casually drops a hi, Rheo. I'm surprised I didn't say bye, Rheo. Am I gonna die tomorrow? Wait, I'm dying tonight. Falkio, please, mercy. Mercy upon me, mercy. Mercy. Welcome to the streams. How are you? I hope you're doing really, 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 really well. I hope you're in such a great mood that you wouldn't do anything to Rheo. Yeah, 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 yeah. 30 stream. That's messed up. That's messed up. Do you actually think you can defeat me? No, I don't, Shane. I'm weak. I'm weak. Mercy, you just remind. No. I was thinking about it. You know, I was just like talking about the sky, the beautiful sun. It's nighttime right now. The cars driving outside. Vroom, vroom, vroom. You know. Yeah. The dry desert. I'm drinking. Oh, it's starting to rain. No, it's not. No, it's not, Falcon. I don't know what you're talking about. The sun is shining. The sun is shining. The clouds, there are no clouds. No clouds. Just a beautiful sky. Beautiful sky and the stars and the moon and all that other stuff. Yeah. In Rheo's dream. The only stream that's happening is my tears. My stream of tears. Down my face. Ghost click. I don't believe you, Jared. I don't believe you. What? Just like Iris said. What? Don't believe you. I don't believe you. That's sus. You're contemporary. Yeah, talk to me about it. I'd understood that Professor Hairbrain was from Germany, though.
Hairbrain's from a respectable British family. After graduating from the University of London, he moved to Germany to carry out research, that's all.
So you were students together?
I was in the Faculty of Law, of course, and he in Science, so our paths barely crossed. But curiously, we got along, though I've not met him since my university days.
And they were boyfriends.
I silly didn't expect our next encounter to take this form. And with you of all people representing him.
Only if I make it out this office alive, that is, bro. Like the glasses, though? You like my glasses? Yay! Wow! Dang it! Yeah. They get even cooler. Rheo has sunglasses now. I'm cool like that. I walk away from explosions and I don't look at them because I'm smart. Yeah. But I'm indoors right now, so no, I take me sunnies off. He's actually been charged with murder, it seems.
Yes, I know. Because the prosecution will be handled by me.
You're gonna convict your friend? What? By you? But you made it sound as if you and the professor had been friends!
We are friends, it's true.
Then why would you do this? Why would you hurt your friend? If the rape is the prosecutor, there's nothing anyone could do to save him. He's doomed. He's like, yeah, he is, bro. Oh, friend. You're so right. What's Lord Danzig's thinking? The Reaper's identity. What about his identities, titties? What do you mean by what you said before? If you'd like to know the Reaper's true identity, what does that mean? What do you mean?
I'm a crown prosecutor and immortal like any other. I'm no demigod.
But they've all died, haven't they? The people you've prosecuted, I mean. Whether or not the trial ended in a conviction or an acquittal.
Those I prosecute are the vilest wretches of our society. People who, without question, deserve to be found guilty. The world is a better place without them.
But... That's not true of Mr. Natsume, for example. He wasn't a vile wretch at all. Endless darkness awaits. Yeah! We have friends, Meg. For real. It just be straight up lying. Nor was Ginny. In fact, she was ever so hardworking now. He's like, nah, those weren't mistakes, bro. You can't admit it.
I can't deny that since I encountered you, things have taken a turn. But the point is this. If any of those vile wretches that escaped justice subsequently died in mysterious circumstances, it was at the hand of their own kind. It's not my work.
Lord Strongheart said the same. He believes you're not involved in any way. But you were attacked by those ruffians because they believe it's true.
The fact is, since people started to call me the Reaper of the Bailey, the number of serious crimes in the capital has dropped substantially.
Oh, like the butterfly. I actually don't know what this called. What's that thing? How like one thing happens and then multiple things are happening because of that thing. I don't know. Domino effect. Yeah, wait, is that what it is? I don't know. Rheo doesn't know.
It would appear that even the most hardened criminals can be made fearful for their lives.
Hi, Momo. Welcome back. Opti. What do you mean to say?
I mean to say, if my pseudonym serves a useful purpose, I adopt it gladly and with honor.
But it's putting you in danger. You could be killed.
If that is my fate, let God decide.
Lord Van Zeeks. I a wee whoa. Can I present this to you? Lord Van Zeeks, about this article in the paper.
Ah, yes. It seems there was a reporter nearby when that little skirmish took place. I had no idea I'd been photographed. It was careless of me.
It looks as though it was taken after the people who attacked you had run away, though.
Rest assured, the police have already apprehended every last one of them.
But there's someone else fighting alongside you, it seems. It's that guy. And I think it's the same man who's sitting over there as we speak, isn't it?
As I mentioned already, he's my apprentice.
Perhaps you could tell us a little bit more about him? Yeah, what about this guy? I wanna know.
He's in my tutelage to become a prosecutor. So you could say he's my apprentice, I suppose.
Ah, like you are to Hurley then, Rheo. I don't remember taking an apprenticeship with a great detective, bro.
He's currently compiling a report about last night's attack.
It looks like he's wearing some kind of mask.
On Lord Strongheart's orders. Nobody knows the man's face, or indeed his identity.
But why would you agree to take on such a clearly suspicious individual?
Lord Strongheart's orders again. He's not one for meaningless follies. There will be a good reason for his actions.
I hope you're right. Hello? Sir, I like it when Rheo speaks in Macca's. Yeah, mate, what's up? Hey, for me, Rockers run. Yeah. Why are you so close, bro? Social distancing, please. It's a bit close.
The task is complete? Good. In that case, you can collate all the briefs.
The little nod, he's like, yes, Van Zeek's daddy. Oh. Nice to meet you, bro. Not much of a talker, huh? Okay. Oh, okay. Hungry Jacks. Yeah. I love me Hungry Jacks, mate. Yeah. Why is Macca's? Macca's is a McDonald's. That's what we call McDonald's in Australia. Everybody says Macca's. That was real strange. I never met the man before. I didn't even know he existed. Somehow it didn't feel like our first encounter.
Don't bother trying to converse with him. He says nothing to anybody from outside this office. Lord Strongheart has strictly forbidden it.
Oh, I see.
Why are you so interested in my apprentice anyway?
I know it's like I'm cheating on you, Van Zeeks. You know, I'm just curious. I'm just curious, that's all. Oh no, I mean, I didn't mean to, hey. The way he stood there so casually, yet with that flawless posture. Oh gosh, you like the posture? It couldn't be. Kazuma? Kazuma? Wait a minute, is that my boy Kazuma? It could be. It could be.
Ah yes, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What is it? What is it?
That Nipponese man, is he faring well?
Sorry?
The one arrested twice in succession 6 months ago. With the stoop, and the mustache, and the jitters.
Mr. Natsume, you mean? I'm not sure he'd be very pleased to find out you identified him from that list, Runo. He's fine, thanks. In fact, I received a letter from him by international post only the other day.
I see. Well, I think we can end our discussion here, don't you? There's little time left before tomorrow's trial. I advise you to spend it investigating the case.
Yes, thank you for the advice and for the conversation. I can't believe he's asking often Sosuke-san after Nipponese. I'm not sure whether to feel happy about that or worried. I never imagined that Mr. Reaper would be friends with a mad scientist, did you? That's a turn up for the books. A mad scientist? Oh, you mean Professor Harebrain? Yes, it might be worth quizzing the professor about this relationship with Lord Van Zeeks, I think. God damn. Alright guys, I just gotta really quickly go talk to Momo. I gotta just talk to Momo for a second. I'll be right back though, I'll be right back. I'll be right back, I'll be right back. Rheo is back. Oh, I'm back. I'm back. I had to tell Mama just come home. Yeah, she had a long day today. My poor Mama. Alright. Welcome back, Rheo. Thank you. I'm back, Falcon. I'm back as well. Lose. Alrighty. Let's continue. Okay, there's nothing else to talk about. Move. Where are we moving? Moving. Back to the prison? Hello, Rheo again. Hello, Jared again. Maybe we can talk about the fact... Oh, there you go. The Reaper's varsity years. I want to know. Rheo wants to know. I understand Lord Van Zieks is a friend of yours from your university days.
Yes, that's right. He was studying law while I was studying science.
What was he like back then? Yeah, I want to know. Rheo. Yes, Falcon. Yes, I'm scared. What does that mean? Why are there so many of those? Is it a build-up for something? Or it's not? You're faking me out. You're scaring me by putting lots of my names on you. 10K again? What the hell? Rheo. Oh, no. You know, like JoJo's.
A good question. Unassuming, gentlemanly, and all-round nice fellow, really.
Sorry, I think you misheard me. He was a nice guy. I'm talking about the cold-hearted, merciless prosecutor Barrick Van Zieks. I didn't say. No. I'm scared, Falcon. I'm scared. I'm scared. What was he like when he was at university? Talk about a leading question, Bruno.
As I said, an unassuming and extremely pleasant gentleman. After all, he is a little darling of the Van Zieks family with all its great aristocratic origins.
He's a little darling of the Van Zieks He's a little trust fund boy. Little posh baby. Trust fund baby. He's a nape baby from the British. I didn't realize he had quite such noble blood. Little darling. Oh, little darling Van Zieks. Little darling baby Van Zieks. Yeah, you must have been sucking on his little pacifier. Picked up in the cradle. Oh, hello, Silo. Welcome back to the streams. How are you? Hello.
It was a bit of a shock when I came back to Britain and learned what he'd become. And the Reaper of the Bailey, no less.
I don't see when I'll hydrate, so you won't be ready for it. I can't win, Falcon. I just can't win. Why? Rheo only takes L's.
I did hear, though, that there was a very big event in his life that completely changed him after graduation.
Really? What sort of event? I gotta know. It must have been his emo phase. He'd be like, Mom, it's sort of phase. And he put on the vampire jacket and he was like, I'm Count Dracula. You know what I'm saying? I have such size to show you. Oh no, Shane. Oh no. Oh, look at that. 12.8K. No. Why has everybody got so many I can't even count that high. No, I don't even know how many hydrates that is. I don't even know. I can't even calculate that. That seems really scary though. Oh, I'm like this guy right now. You see how he's freaking out? That's me in real life.
I'm sorry, but I don't know anymore.
He's lying. What's an age for Rheo? No. I refuse, Dylan.
I wasn't in the country at the time. I was in Germany already.
Yeah, I believe you, bro. If he's heard all about the Reaper, I really don't have the heart to tell him that Lord Van Zeeks will be the prosecutor in COURTROOM. Yep. So, Professor, let me just make absolutely sure I've understood you properly. The huge explosion that occurred yesterday, that was an accident, you're saying? You had no intent to harm the victim, who was in fact the sole investor of your work. Is that correct?
As correct as 2 squared is 4. I swear it. Yes, it's true that the man perished in a machine of my invention. So I know that I'm far from blameless in all of this, but still, I would never use my discoveries, my inventions, to take a person's life. Not in a centillion years. I'm a man of science. It's all I know. You have to believe me, please. Do you believe me? Do you believe in my hypothesis? Science is the pursuit of truth, you know. I've always believed that all my life.
That's wonderful. I'm afraid I don't know much about science. I'm dumb. All your theories. But I do believe in you, and I will fight to prove your innocence, even if it's just a theory. A court theory. And I don't know whether you're innocent or not. Good luck, bro. I'm man the law, it's all I know. You have to believe me, please. God damn, I'm using the tactics up back against him.
When I went to live in Germany after I graduated, I learned something very important. Nationality, class, lineage, none of that matters. As long as you try your hardest, you can achieve anything.
Wow, that was so inspiring, Professor. And thank you in advance for defending me tomorrow in court. Yeah. A Rheo theory. This isn't the game with the guns. But the Rheo put the wrong category. Oh, oopsie. Did I do the right one? Well, that's annoying you more. He's a turny. The 13.3 from a 27 stream streak. Congrats, Silo. Congrats. Kept her hydrated during peak stream. No. Did you eat Dan Rheo? Rheo hasn't had Dan yet, but I had a snack. I had a little hot dog roll with some tea. That was nice. Rheo, are you okay? I'm quaking. I'm quaking, Jared. I'm quaking. These insane amount of points. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's just not fair. It's just not fair. All right, Bruno. It's time. Time to visit the great exhibition. Sorry, where are we going? Well, that's where the incident happened, isn't it? Mama might be cooking Rheo's din-din right now. Mama's always so good. She's such a waifu material, my mama. I suppose that's true. Let's get it. Let's get it. Get on the tram to the great exhibition. Great exhibition. Where is it? Experimentation stage. Oh, Professor Bunny Brain. Bunny Brain. I love that. I'm calling him that from now on. Oh, I love fairs. Rheo, let Rheo in. Let Rheo in. Ooh, foot of the crystal tower. Does smell a little bit like feet. You know how like you put your finger in your mouth and then you like you feel for the wind, you know? Yeah, the winds are pointing south towards the feet. The showgrounds are a little too big for my liking. We've been walking around in dense crowds for 2 hours now, and I felt myself swooning 3 times. There are lots of people, aren't there? I've almost been trotted on 3 times too. Oh no, Iris is on his mom! Be careful, won't you, Iris? Don't let go of my hand. What the hell? What do you mean? What the hell? What did Rheo do? I didn't do anything. We finally made it through the throngs, though, by the look of it. Here we are underneath the public experimentation stage where the explosion happened yesterday. Oh damn, he died up there. What is that noise? Hello?
What's that? I can hear voices from up on the stage. It sounds like an argument.
They're arguing with each other.
Right, I've had it up with you this time. I'm warning you, I'll arrest you in a minute. Oh yeah? Go on then, Inspector, give it a shot. You ain't got no evidence and you know it.
Wait, I know those voices.
You got a cheeky little mouth on you, young lady, but a night in the cells will teach you some manners. Just try it, I dare ya. If you want that bag of chips rammed down your throat.
God damn. Down the throat. You, Grexy, what are you doing up there?
It's you. Here, you're here. Here you are, your ladyship. How are you, your ladyship? I do hope you wear your ladyship.
Does that make her 3 times a lady? God damn. I love ladies. Me too, Joey. Me too. I love ladies.
I'm not wet at all. It's far too busy everywhere. I wanted to ride in a balloon, but there was a 3-hour queue.
I was gonna say 34, but I can't read.
Unbelievable. I'll go and have a word for you at once, your ladyship. You'll be flying as high as a kite in no time once I pull some strings for you. I love corruption.
Tobias Gregson, an inspector at Scotland Yard. Until recently, he was suspended from duty, but it would appear he's back in action now and still simping for young girls, which is a no-no in my book. He's actually quite well known, appearing as he does in the adventures of Sherlock Holmes. And for that reason, he can't say a word wrong to the story's author, Iris. But there are limits, surely. Oh, there should be.
Watch it, sunshine.
Sorry? Diddler police. Realistically, I think Gregson only has eyes for fish and chips, but...
What gives in? Don't tell me you're on this case.
Yeah, I'm acting for the defense, actually. So we're here to investigate.
Dear me, that's a situation, is it?
Is it really that troubling?
A measly 5 bob. Is that all you got?
Gina!
You're a lawyer, ain't ya? You can stand to carry a bit more copper around in your pockets, Mr. Naruto.
What? Hey, that's my last bit of spending money! You just robbed me!
You can have it back, but I have to charge you for all that bother. 3 bob.
This is Gina Lestrade, a pickpocket or diver, born and bred in the East End of London. In the case that led to my own suspension 6 months ago, this is the young girl I was defending in court. Who is that lady? Rheo teach me. This is Gina Lestrade. She is a pickpocket. She got gun too. Yeah, it's pretty lady though.
What's your problem, Otto? Diver? Pickpocket? What's all the name calling? You want a bag of chips round down your throat and all, do you?
I thought you were proud to be a diver, Gina. You were just arguing with Inspector Gregson about it, weren't you? How old is she? Oh, she is not old enough, Jared. I checked this. I don't think she's old enough. I think she's like 17 or something. Hold on. Let me check this. She's beautiful, but she is not. Wait, I can't see it here. I think she's 17 or 16 or something like that. I think she's quite young. She is beautiful, so. But no, not legal. Not legal.
That ain't no way to talk to a lady, Otto. I'll see you a long time. People can change. I'm an apprentice now, learning to be a Scotland Yard detective. So you have to call me by what everybody else does. It's Inspector Lestrade now.
Inspector? That badge is homemade, surely. Huh? Wait, what?
The inspector part isn't entirely accurate. No one calls her that. For what it's worth anyway. Investigating is off the cards for all of us.
What's that supposed to mean?
Right, well, I'll be back up top. You hold the fort down here, right? Right, sir.
She's like, whatever, bro. I want to talk to Gina. We haven't seen Gina in so long. This raises a lot of questions. What is going on? Talk to me, Gina. Talk to me about Gina. What's going on, Genie Weenie? Tell me. It was 8 months ago now that I first encountered Gina in connection with the case I was working on. At the time, she was living in the East End with a group of other orphans. She helped all of them survive a pickpocketing, but then got embroiled in a murder.
I had a lot of time to think in prison. I realised I couldn't go on like I was. The diving weren't working out.
I'm so pleased to hear it, Ginny. Well done. So, you went from being a pickpocket to a detective?
You got it. Good in it. Inspector Lestrade. Sounds like something out of a book, eh?
Talk about a sea change.
And then there's Iris's old man to think about.
Iris's father, you mean?
Yeah, I promised her, didn't I? I said I'd get all the police forces around the world to pull up all the stops looking for him.
Just a small promise then. Nothing serious. Gina, I am your new simp after Rheo. I think she's lovely, but I want to simp simpers over her. Oh, Ginny, you're so sweet.
So anyway, that's how I come and had to go for the test of Scotland Yard. Only trouble is, I don't read so well, do I?
Just a small problem. Nothing serious, yeah. And that's when Hurley approached Grexy and asked for help. So the inspector said he'd take full responsibility for Ginny and made her sort of apprentice. That was very magnanimous of Inspector Gregson, and brave. Well, you know Hurley. He enjoys finding ways to make people do what he wants. Oh goodness, he's very effective, huh? The great detective likes digging for dirt, in other words? Damn.
So, the long and the short of it is, if you've got questions about the case, you can ask Inspector Lestrade.
Right then, Inspector. Actually, there's still a big mystery surrounding Gina, isn't there? Ooh! What, Rheo? What? Well, 6 months ago, Gina was a defendant in a trial prosecuted by the Reaper. A trial in which she was found not guilty, and yet here she is.
Come on, you're not still thinking about that, are you? The Legend of the Reaper, whatever it's called. Cool, don't you half a worry, Aldo.
If I didn't half a worry, there probably wouldn't be a whole lot of you left, bro. Are there mommies in this game? I'm waiting for some more hot mommies. There was the bee mommy, but I don't know if there's gonna be more mommies with this one. I hope there's another mommy in this case. Rheo is really excited.
It's like I told you before, innit? The Reaper's kind of like him upstairs, so he knows what I'm like on the inside. That I ain't really done nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong might be a stretching a little bit, you know what I'm saying? What about Mr. Natsume in Japan? He's perfectly fine, isn't he? Well, that's true. Maybe the Reaper is more discerning than I thought he was, you know?
Exactly. So I ain't worried. I'm totally fine.
Yesterday's incident.
Of course, so out of this world it was. The brainy bloke pulled a bunch of levers on his machine and suddenly it started billowing smoke. Then it just went pop. I ain't seen a better experiment here yet.
Sorry? You mean you saw it, Ginny? With your own eyes?
Yeah, of course. The boss is in charge here, ain't he? Of keeping everything running smoothly, I mean.
The boss being Inspector Gregson, I suppose. That's gonna take some getting used to.
So all I have to say is that I'm on duty, and I can do whatever I want to. Get this, I was up on one of them flying balloons when it happened, watching it from above.
No, you're so lucky, Ginny. Maybe I should join Scotland Yard too.
Yeah, do it.
She's like, yeah, join the police force. We take 10-year-olds. We put them first. In the line of fire.
You know how to put the boss in his place already, right, Iris? You'd have no problem at all.
Then it's settled. When do I start? No. You can't join Scotland Yard, Iris. Bad girl. We'll see. Anyway, I don't really give a fuck, Bruno. What I don't understand is this. If this machine exploded so spectacularly, how can Professor Bunnybrain still be claiming that his experiment was a success?
Oh, right. Well, it was a success. In a way.
It was? How could it have been? Successful experiment? Surely after the whole machine blew up, no one could call the experiment a success.
Like I said, it did sort of work. I mean, yeah, there was a load of smoke and all that whooping great bang. But where do you think they found the victim's body, eh? In the crystal tower over there.
What? In the tower? It did teleport, but he died in the process.
You can see for yourself, can't you? Up there above the scaffold.
Oh, but all the glass is broken, you mean?
Yeah, the cage what the victim got in to start with. Ready to get beamed in the air, whatever, and landed all the way over there. So, you see, it did kind of work, didn't it?
What? I don't believe it.
I mean, I don't get all the ins and outs of it, but anything's possible, right? With science. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you what, you can have this. It's a plan of the experiment that I drew up at the yard.
Are you sure?
Yeah, go on. I had 3 bob off you before, so fair's fair.
I didn't actually give that to you, bro. You stole that shit from me. Damn! About the investigation. Something Inspector Gregson said before seemed a little strange.
What it's worth anyway. Investigating is off the cards for all of us.
Yes, naughty old Gregsy ran off after that without explaining himself.
Oh, right, that. The boss said no one's allowed to investigate that weird machine what blew up yesterday.
Well, that's not fair. We're representing the defendant. In that case, could you tell us what you've learned from your investigations?
Nah, you're not getting it. We ain't allowed to investigate neither.
Why?
What did the boss call them again? The forensic investigation team, I think? Anyway, apart from them lot, no one's allowed to lay a finger on the scene. Bit funny, innit? So even Scotland Yard's own detectives can't investigate.
I have heard something like that before. What game is this? This is, Ace Attorney Chronicles. The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. No! Hi, Rico. Hi. Oh, guys. Thank you for the headband. How are you, Rico? Welcome back. But yes, hello, Alicia. Welcome back to the streams. How are you?
I thought we could have a gander in the quiet though, but the boss caught me at it.
Posture check? Yo, posture checking. Thanks, Timothy. Thanks. Don't worry, Rheo is not hiding. How am I supposed to know when they all sound the same? Real good PTSD. I do. It's so horrible. We.
You probably heard him giving me an earful about it before from down there, didn't you? It's not bleeding fair.
I think you were giving him as much of an earful back as I remember. Because you said that do one just for the lols. No!
Yeah, well, sometimes I think it's all them chips is what makes him so stubborn. You say something to him, Otto. Go on. See if you can get through to him.
He's up on the platform above us, is he? Where in the machine that exploded was... We can try, can't we, Runa? Gregsy will listen to us. Damn. Wait, does Gina know about the Reapers? Present. Rheo, did you feed your cat every day of the week? Yeah. Yeah, Timothy eating well. Yeah, I promise. Gina, would you take a look at... Oh, where did it go?
Looking for this, Otto.
When did she do that? What? No! 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 Be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. Oh my god. Oh my god. Lies! No, no, I'm no liar. I'm no liar. Timothy's malnourished. Sometimes, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. He's in his training arc. That's what it is. Yeah. Yeah! Bad master. Holy hydrate. That's what that was. What the hell? What the hell?
I wonder if you got anything else to show me, eh? What do you reckon?
Give me that back first, please. Give me that shit. Don't mess with the cat. I've learned my lesson. Oh wait, can I maybe if I examine? Oh, bit of green on the floor.
Oh look, what's this? A ripped piece of cloth.
It's not like any fabric I've ever seen before.
It's very thick and stiff, and it looks really durable. It's canvas, I think, with some sort of rubber backing. And the edges appear to be a bit charred as well.
Maybe that means it has something to do with the explosion. Yeah.
Let's make note of it when while Ginny's mid-yawn.
Rheo has now given us consent that she can be drowned. No, I have that now. No, when did I say this? When did I say this, Rheo? Putting words in my mouth. No. Where is Feed the Carrot? Yeah, no, we don't need that because I already feed Timothy. Timothy's a happy cat. Entered into the car record. Yeah. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. No, I mean that when it's not. No. Use the drown the Rheo redeem when she adds. I'm not adding nothing. Rheo's adding nothing. No. It's messed up. She really is in the basement right now, Wise. Oh no. This is so horrible, Jane. Rheo's her own worst enemy. I shoot myself with my foot every time. I'm stupid. I'm just stupid.
It looks as though someone's dropped something here behind the tree.
Dropped? Or hid? Is that a crossbow? It looked like a crossbow, low-key.
What is it? Some part of the machine that exploded? Maybe. It could have fallen from the platform above in the blast, perhaps. What's going on here?
Nothing. Don't worry about it, Gina. Don't worry about it. I think I'll hang on to this just in case. The mysterious contraption has been entered into the car record. Exhibit.
Ooh. This platform must have been set up for the experiment, I suppose. It's very high up. About 30 feet above the ground, apparently. That's what a policeman I just spoke to said.
I don't really understand feet very well. I do. You don't use them in Japan? Well, I use them every day in my everyday life.
Oh, yes, sorry. It's about 9 meters.
Wow.
But soon you'll have been in London a year, Rheo. It's time you got used to our measurements.
Wait. London?
Feet. In London. I thought that,
Is feet not freedom units, right? I mean, to Rheo, feet is a universal measurement. Feet for everyone. Feet for the world. The global feet. Drown Rheo more? No! What has been going on? No. I'm sorry, Timothy. I'm sorry. I won't talk about it anymore. I'll leave it in the dust. I won't talk about the feet. The feet. No. I'll be good. I mean, yes. Well, that thing is so tall. The spectators at the front would have seen a wall and nothing else. Must be playing in the US English language instead of the other one. Oh, damn. And hydrate emoji, Rheo. The drowning emoji. Drowning. Rheo, I have to write that down, though. I need someone to represent me when I'm dying. I'm drowning. It'll be the most... No. Do it like this. Rheo is so evil. They probably thought they'd secured the best spot to watch from, only to be disappointed. There's a saying in Japan, the darkest spot is right under the lighthouse. Oh, I think that was supposed to be profound, but I didn't understand. Wait, hold on. Darkest spot is underneath the lighthouse. And that doesn't make any sense to me. I'm not evil, just annoying. It's like, I'm just a girl. No. I feel like it probably applies here. Damn. How about the policeman? Can we talk to you guys? The Crystal Tower is certainly an apt name. It was built to be the focal point of the exhibition, and it definitely is, being so tall with all that glass. I can't imagine a building like this ever being erected in Japan. There are lots of exhibits inside the tower as well, apparently. Of course, there's an observation deck, but there's also an art gallery, a zoo, and a museum. But I heard you had to queue for 3 hours just to get through the doors. Oh, well, at the moment, the shattered glass from the failed experiment may well be the biggest draw. And thanks to that accident, the whole tower is shut. Suddenly, it's not the Crystal Tower anymore, but the Crystal Glass Shower. Wow, that's a shower that's gonna be ha-ha-ya. Apparently, everyone's taking to the skies now to look down on the disaster area from above instead. Wow, the rich will be like, wow, look at the destruction. So when you guys gonna open the floodgates in your Christmas Eve or New Year? New Year, new me, new sea. Rheo is terrified. Can we postpone the floodgates for another 25 years? 2050, floodgates will open. Do we get holiday hydrated? What? Yes, no, Falcon, no. What discount? You think I'm some kind of sage? No, why is everybody saying yes? Say no. No. Yeah, no. No. 20% off hydrates. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Yeah, maybe ask Santa for that. Maybe he can help you. Ask Mr. Claus. I bet Mr. Claus would be like, that's crazy, just for asking that, you guys are on the naughty list. Yeah. And a Happy New Year? No! Not a Happy New Year! No! Black Friday discount, free gifts. At the Rheo retail store. I can't even calculate the discount. Hydrate cost resets every year. I'm gonna die. New year, new me. I'm gonna I'm gonna drown. I already pushed out to sea. You're saying Rheo has to earn back her hydrate? No, no, oh, no, no. Ooh, the hole.
That's where the cove ended up after its instant kinesis or whatever they called it. Dead, of course.
Yet they're calling the experiment a success? What's the wooden scaffold there for?
The coppers, our lads, set up after the incident happened. To get the body down, I think. Don't know, really.
Didn't you help to erect the scaffold then?
Nah, lookout duty's more my thing. Wandering around the exhibition and keeping a lookout for the fun stuff.
She's stealing. Mind Gregson doesn't hear you saying that or he'll give you the boot. It's incredible though, isn't it? I mean, could the victim really have bridged that gap by some kind of invisible kinesis? Timothy, near Christmas Eve, can we get like 5 refunds? No. Please, Timothy, please, Timothy, please. Please, Timothy, please. Don't do it. Don't do it. Please. I'll feed you so much tuna, you'll explode. Yeah. You want that expensive stuff? Yeah, I'll fish it straight from the ocean. Real. Oh no, I don't want to go near the ocean. I'll pay somebody to fish it from the ocean. I developed a fear of water, but that doesn't stop me. I'll get you fresh tuna. Refunds are tuna. Rheo was singing the tuna song. Tuna, yummy tuna. You know, do you want it now? Yeah, it sounds so yummy. Doesn't it? Sounds delicious. Don't listen to Rheo. If you drown, I should feed you either. What the? Maybe I won't if I get a massive tuna. Maybe I do it anyway. Rheo can't win. Rheo just can't win. Ooh. For some reason, the ground is damaged in this spot. Almost as if there was a fire here or something. Yeah. Yes, if you look closely, there's some scattered ash and burnt embers too. Well, I suppose there was a big explosion just above here. People probably wouldn't bat an eyelid if a small fire like that would have been seen. I'm not sure we English are quite that laid back, Bruno. Damn. Is there anything else to examine? These stairs obviously lead to the stage above. We should go up there and investigate the exact spot where the experiment was being conducted. Yeah. Timothy leaving it up to what he's feeling at the time. No. Leaving it up to fate. Leaving it up to chance. Better treat Timothy well this December. We might get 5 rehydrates. Timothy. We can play with your favorite laser toy. I'll get the catnip. Yeah, you can relax. Yeah, you can come out of the basement. Yeah. You can come out of the basement and into the living room. Oh, you haven't seen the living room before, right? There's a couch there. There's tiles. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so exciting. Does that sound exciting? That sounds so exciting, doesn't it, Timothy? I get to see snow too. Oh, for sure. I mean, if I have a freezer, we can get, get the ice from the freezer. So that's it, is it? The machine that blew up? Oh, it must have been a magnificent explosion, and I've seen my fair share. Iris is an arsonist. But touching grass is overrated. Eating it, though. Yeah. Yummy grass. You seen things like this before, you mean? Of course! Hurley's always doing experiments that end up in a bang. In fact, in his own words, explosions are the very essence of chemistry. That might explain the smell of burning that frequently comes wafting up the stairs. One time, he made something that exploded with such force it took the roof of the building. Don't you guys pay rent on that thing? I wish you'd been there to see it, Rheo. Look at her. She loves these explosions. She's a destruction maniac. She loves it. She loves it. It's hard to get too excited about that, given that I now live in the roof. Well, anyway, that's about enough of that. It's time to investigate. Investigation. Oh, Greggy, mate. There's Greggy. Oh, look, Inspector Gregson is over there. He seems to be in deep shit. Deep... I'm in deep shit. Oh, sorry, the machine girl. Really? He just looks confused to me. Yes, I was right. He's in deep shit. Yeah. The only time I'll touch grass is when I eat or drink it. Isn't that what matchup basically is? To touch grass or not actually touch grass? Yeah. If your intestines are touching the grass, that's the same thing as you touching the grass. Yep. And not because Rheo also drinks matcha, but you know what I'm saying. I touch grass every day. Yeah. Alright, Gregsy, I'm just gonna have a little snoopy whoopy. Don't mind me. It ripped itself apart magnificently, didn't it? Magnificently and mercilessly. So someone stands in the middle of the machine to be disassembled and then beamed through the air. Yes, beamed! Not blasted. That's the point. Yeah, that part's really crucial, actually. Is something like that even possible, though, Iris? Oh, Rheo, I'm just a child. How should I know? She suddenly woke. Touching grass in an unorthodox way. Yeah. I pushed the limit, you know. I ain't no casual when it comes to grass touching. I got years of experience. A child when it suits you mean? For real. From what I can tell, I think if you were to pull this lever here...
Stop! Don't touch that, you little brat!
That was practically instantaneous kinesis the way you do it now, just now, Gregsy. Damn.
But please, your ladyship, I didn't mean to startle you, but I can't let you touch anything up here.
So sorry, you can have some of my latest special blend to make up for it.
Oh.
Damn, he's hydrating, that's messed up.
Ah, wonderful, this stuff really is wonderful.
It's just like old times, this is. Damn. You swallowed that shit up. We're representing Professor Harebrain in court tomorrow, Inspector. So we should be allowed to examine the scene.
Ha! Listen, Sunshine, even if I'm not allowed to touch anything up here, is that blasted Special Dispensation of Scientific Equipment Act to blame? It's driving me potty.
Oh, driving him to the potty? Poo. Oh yes, that special dispensation. The professor mentioned that too, actually. Gregson knows what's up with the hydrating. Now!
More red tape's all we need. I don't know what the government thinks it's playing at sometimes.
But we're allowed to just look, aren't we?
Hey?
Surely that's alright, isn't it, Gregsy?
Of course, your ladyship. Anything you say, your ladyship. Please don't get your dainty hands dirty, will you?
Don't worry. We wouldn't dream of touching anything, would we, Rheo? She really knows how to get what she wants. Damn, you get it, girly. Can we talk to you, Gregsy? Government policy. Using high voltage electricity to somehow disassemble a man's body and then beam him across to the Crystal Tower. It's an extraordinary thing to attempt, especially in public. Damn, they want to do it in private?
True. It was by far the most unusual of the experiments planned for the exhibition, mind.
To be honest, I'm a bit surprised it was allowed. Carrying out something so dangerous with so many spectators present, I mean.
The government doing everything it can to promote new science and technology at the moment. They're more worried about being ahead of the game than the old spot of public safety infringements.
God damn, they just want to show who's boss.
If they could be the first to develop some new technology, it makes Britain more powerful in the future, you see.
Yeah, I suppose that is true, in a way.
The powers are placing a heavy emphasis on the scientists' rights at the moment.
What sort of rights?
They're making it so that any theories the brains have remained their legal property, as it were. Right through developing it through a practical idea and even going into production. Which is the infuriating reason us coppers aren't allowed to touch this crime scene. Because the new highfalutin special dispensation for the Scientific Experiment Act forbids it.
Oh, I see.
The only people with permission to investigate here are from some brand new department at the Yard. The Forensic Investigation Team it's called. We've been relegated to keep guarding.
The Forensic Investigation Team.
Any old fool could see this heap of scrap metal was sham to begin with. But just because it says scientific equipment on the paperwork, we can't do flaming thin with it.
Poor Grexy. He's very het up, isn't he? Rheo's Gooner brain is considered legal property. Yeah, I pay tax on it. It sucks. Special dispensation. Remind me again, what's this new legal act that means we're not allowed to touch the scene here?
Are you having at me, sunshine? It's a special dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act.
Yes. I think Hurley mentioned that recently. With a real twinkle in his eyes, I remember.
I'm sure he did, your ladyship. I'm sure he did. Passed especially for his great exhibition it was.
The tax must be cheap since he's only one occupant. Well, it's just me, myself, and I. I'm in my brain.
Alone in my thoughts. And if it gets rubber stamped, that's a guarantee of rights to maintain the invention's confidentiality.
But what does that even mean?
Think about it. Think of all the world-changing new inventions on display every day at this exhibition. Although a good half of them are a load of cobblers, if you ask me, put forward by shammers like yourself.
Thanks for that, man. I'm a real shammer. That one brain cell holding everything together. Yeah, it's because I used to eat super glue as a kid. I think that helps. I think that does help. Yummy. Yummy. Oh, I love how obsessed some of the inventions here are. It's all so fun.
It might be fun to you, but a member of the force has to be present at every single demonstration. Can you imagine, eh? Hang science, that's what I say. Yeah.
Oh, I don't think so. That sounds like my dream job.
You two think otherwise after spending a day guarding all these shammers' bogus contraptions.
But if they're all bogus, how can anyone hope to demonstrate them? There'd be no point.
Yeah, well, there's a point, sadly.
Sorry?
Thanks to another one of the government's bright ideas. If any theory or invention is deemed to show potential, the government hands out a research grant.
The scientists get funding? Oh my god, money. When did the Nobel Prize start being a thing now that I think about it? Hasn't that been around for long times?
Exactly, and that's what they're all after. All these shammers come from far and wide to clog up Hyde Park. And who has to keep them all safe, eh? Who has to smile politely and welcome them? Us coppers, that's who. So you can see why I say it now, can't you? Hang science, hang it. Hang.
Oh, maybe I can see your point. I think Irish just want to see hanging. That's messed up. Irish is destruction overlord. Professor Harebrain. Apparently Professor Harebrain lives and works in Germany now conducting his research.
That's right, came back to Britain especially for the Great Exhibition as I understand it. Probably after one of them government research grants.
Actually, we learned something else about the professor earlier today. About his time in further education. It turns out he was at university with someone we both know. Lord Van Zeeks.
Hey, what's that? That's news to me! But if Van Zeeks mans the prosecution, then as the accused, the professor's fate is...
Sealed? Because the Reaper will get him one way or another.
Blimey, that man's beyond me. I don't know what goes in that head of his. Talking of a Van Zeeks, this
Mustache! Oh, real fancy smunchy. I'm fancy smunchy now, just like me Gregson. Oh, Pringles! Suddenly Rheo wants Pringles. Mustache!
Talking of Van Zeeks, this morning's paper around the store of him being attacked. You read that?
Oh yes! I loved it! And this Reaper's completely fine, unfortunately. Nothing to worry about.
Yes. Right, glad to hear it. Still, the Reaper, huh? How long's that business going to keep up? I wonder.
The mystery of the Reaper. The Reaper. The Reaper. I have my mustache now. I am very fancy smashy. The victim of this case, the investor, Mr. Asman. Oh, oui. Oops. He was another one of the Reaper's victims, or so I heard.
Lord Barrick Van Zeeks is a top-class prosecutor, but even he can't always push the right verdict through. Sometimes justice can't win.
Fancy Elmo. Welcome to Sesame Street. I can't do. My name's Elmo. I can't do a French accent when they do the Elmo for some reason. They like cancel each other out. Oh no. And that's how the notion of the Reaper of the Bailey came about, isn't it?
Obviously, Scotland Yard suspected Van Zeeks initially. We all assumed he was taking matters into his own hands and he failed to seal the deal in court.
Although the man himself denies that charge.
Well, we've done a very thorough investigation, and the conclusion we've reached is that Lord Van Zeeks is in no way related to the deaths of those people outside the courtroom. There's no question in my mind. I stake my reputation on it, I would.
But if that's true, then how do you explain it? All those defendants couldn't just have coincidentally died if nobody killed them.
I know that, but I can't explain it. It's a mystery after all, isn't it? That's the whole point of this Reaper.
That is true. I actually want to know. I swear it's his apprentice is the Reaper. Professor Harebrain mentioned something else. He said that at university, Lord Van Zeeks was a totally different person. Easygoing and kind. I want to see this. I want to see that. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it.
You what now?
He said it was after they both graduated that something happened to change the man. Oh my god, he got traumatized. Do you have any idea what it could have been?
No clue.
Nah, I know. Somebody know. Maybe her luck charms also knew. You know we Van Zeeks probably spoke about it.
He's like, chill, bro. What's up? Hey, yo, Harebrain. My dog.
My data kinda fast today. I can download stuff and watch Rheo. Wow! The internet gods blessed you, Rheo. The internet gods blessed you.
Look, I've got my hands full watching over this frustrating crime scene. Why don't you go and make a nuisance of yourself elsewhere, eh?
Interesting. Now, let me talk to you about this. Oh, actually, I shouldn't inspect this. I can't. Two air balloon. The right there. The crystal tower. Wait, this is the crystal tower. Is it the crystal tower? I don't know. Oh, let me look at this. Inspector. It looks like layers of thick canvas with a thick rubber lining of sorts. I've never seen anything like it before. But applying Mr. Sholmes' methods, you might deduce it was part of a raincoat worn by someone who was really didn't want to get wet. Damn, that sounds a lot like me. And the charring must have occurred when the person was struck by lightning. Or maybe not. How about the other side? I can't find anything out of place. You can't? Huh. We need a fedora redeemed so the set will be complete. Detective Rheo. I'm detective. Ha Detective Rheo. Oh, Oliva. Rheo wants to pull the crank. Yeah, and the monocle too. Monocle. Can't find anything out of place. No, pull it. Rheo wants to play with it. No. How about the butthole? What about the butthole? Can we examine this? What? Nothing out of place. Nah. What do you mean? Oh, here we go. Ah, there's some kind of lever here. Yes. Pull the lever. La. Oh, hello, Megu. Welcome to the streams. How are you? No. I knew it was a crossbow. What is this? It looks like a cross between a bow and a gun. I think it's probably used for the same thing too. Oh, yo! The murder weapon. I don't know, I'm just guessing. Wait, can I show Gregson this? As a detective, what do you make of this?
Personally speaking, 9 times out of 10 I find clues turn out to be red herrings. So there's every chance that's totally irrelevant.
God damn, okay, he does not like that. Okay, how about the map? How about I show you the map? You know? Put it down. Okay, nope, he doesn't like that either. He doesn't care about that. It's not in his dictionary. How about this one? You like that one? Nope, you don't like nothing. If we get it for Dura Regime and combine it with the Bola Regime, we can bully Rheo by asking her why she's hiding her head. No! Bold is gold. What's wrong with Big Bold, guys? I don't have a bolding issue. No, Nina. It's still no hair loss. Yeah. Still have volume. Rheo still has volume. Inspector, have you read this paper?
Yeah, 2 unwelcome blasts back to back. This one at the exhibition and the Raper getting attacked.
I know, terrible news to wake up to, isn't it? Show that boldness of yours, Rheo. I refuse. Rheo was not bolding, not anytime soon. I still got it in me. I'm still young. I can still make it up the stairs by myself. Yes, honey.
I tried to pretend I hadn't read it and turned over for 40 winks.
Oh my god, Rheo's bolding IRL. No! That's not what I said! I'm not bolding! I'm pulling my hair out right now. She's wearing a wig. Will you wear wigs? I wear the wigs. God damn. She needs more water to help that. No, I don't. What are you saying, Timothy? Nah. Don't let it grow. Let it die. Yeah, let it die. I agree, Timothy. No, you don't, Falkia. No, you don't. Nobody agree. No, stop agreeing. Stop. No. Some mornings are like that, aren't they? Yeah, some mornings you wake up bald. Anything else I can show you? No, I think that's everything. Alright, I'm gonna fuck around in the crime scene now. What's over here? Considering how badly damaged everything is, Professor Hairbrain was lucky to escape unscathed, I'd say. I love how easy it is to twist Rheo's words to her own benefit. Rheo cannot think before she speaks. It just comes out. Stupid.
Touch anything and I'll make sure I kill you before getting strong up myself, you hear? I won't touch a thing, I promise, bro. Please, stop eating like that. You're giving me indigestion. Stay hydrated, kids. No! He asked, looking totally incredulous. Give it a rest, Sunshine. If we were allowed to examine all this blaming scrap metal, maybe we could answer that question. But we can't, can we? Didn't think that way, bruh.
Because of the annoying rules, you mean?
Exactly. The annoying, obstructive, flaming rules.
Look at the base of the machine there. Oh, yes. There's a tool of some kind poking out through the wire mesh. It's a screwdriver, I think. It's a very fancy screwdriver. Especially the purple woman. Now, who are they referring to, huh? It must be Barney the dinosaur. Barney the dinosaur is not a woman, but he is purple. And that is close enough for me. Barney the dinosaur. Oh, it's a lovely one, isn't it? The handle is in the shape of the capital letter A. For Asman. For Assman. It must belong to the man. It must belong to this guy. Oh, the Asman. Ass. Yeah. See, A for ass. I'm so good at my alphabet. Rheo's like Barney. No! We might be more purple, I know! Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm just like Barney. That's the sound a dinosaur makes. I don't actually know, I'm just guessing. It is? Oh yeah, you're so right, Iris.
What's the matter with you? Don't touch anything I said. Touch anything, I make sure I kill you before I get strung up myself.
Hey, I understand. I'm sorry. I only did a teeny weeny tiny touchy putchy. But Grexy, I'm very curious about this screwdriver. Really, very, very curious. I think this sounds better. No, it doesn't, Rheo. I'm drinking. Rheo will never push it to the dinosaur again.
Of course, your ladyship. You're so clever, your ladyship. Fancy spotting something like this. Yes. But I'm afraid I can't let you have it.
But Bruno found it first.
I assure you I'll investigate it thoroughly.
Damn, he's serious. He dropped the fish and chips. He just pieced out. He's gone off with it. That means we can swoop around the rest of the crime scene. Yeah. That was very mean, I'm afraid. Inspector Gregson is going to make a very clumsy and embarrassing mistake in next month's installment now. Oh, Iris is so petty and I love it. Poor Grexy. Wait, what? Oh, he's back! I cannot snoop.
Right, are you done here, Mr. Naruhodo?
Sorry, what?
Isn't it about time you were leaving? Or rather, it is about time you were leaving. That lot are here now.
That lot?
The forensic investigation team. They'll be giving me the heave-ho in a minute too.
Oh dear, poor Grexy. Here, have another cup of my special blend to cheer you up.
Oh.
You like that?
That hit the spot. Yup, it hits every time. Oh, it's so good.
No, it's not. She's lying to you. There's hallucinogens in there. Yeah. Hydration is a lie. It's a government conspiracy. Yeah. You know what? What letter does water start with? W. Yeah. But that's two W's. U. Yeah. That means you underground. Yeah, U for underground. Yeah. Unknown underground. That's what it is. It's a conspiracy theory I've been working up for months now. Yeah, I've connected all the dots. I don't know. You guys don't know the truth. Have yummy water. Ooh, water. W order. No, not W. No, L water. Water. This is not good. It's not good. I messed up again. Let's go against the waters. I've been thinking. What have you been thinking, Iris? Something to get me out of this? Hurley might know something, mightn't he? About what? About Mr. Reaper. Oh, about what happened to Lord Van Zeeks, you mean? Because it sounds like something very significant occurred after he graduated from university. Something that completely changed his life. Maybe, but I have no idea where to find Mr. Sholmes at the moment. He's in the middle of some big case, isn't he? Here, this is what you need. What's this? Some kind of entrance ticket? Oh, Madame Tussbells. Oh, goodness. Madame. Oh, I would like to see the Madame. Ooh. Is this supposed to mean something to me? I don't know what the Tussbells is, but there's a Madame in there, and I'm hoping that she is a mighty Madame. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. You don't know it. It's the most popular attraction in London at the moment. It's very close to Baker Street, actually. We could go now if you like. No, we don't have time for visiting attractions today, Iris. We have a big trial tomorrow. But that's where Hurley is. What? At this popular London attraction? Oh. Yes. I want to see the Madame. I don't care about the case anymore. Where's the Madame at? How is it you know where he is? Hurley told me, but he told me to keep it a secret from you, Rheo. Oh, he doesn't want me seeing the Madame. He's trying to keep the Madame all to himself. You selfish detective. Nah. Sharing is caring, bro. Where's me mighty Madame? I want them big, you know, I'm talking about. Water gives, but it also takes. That's crazy, Rheo. It's taken away my livelihood, my happiness, my everything. Like a flood, it's washed away every ounce of sanity inside my brain. I'm washed. I'm so washed. I'm cooked and washed. Like a pack of potatoes. Potato. I don't see how it could be related to the case you're investigating, but then stranger things have happened. And when they happen, Mr. Sholmes is usually at the heart of them. Mr. Sholmes is the Reaper. Actually, I don't think so. That's just another Rheo theory. Can we talk to you anymore? Okay. I suppose we can't do anything else here. Let's get it. Madame Tussbells. I want to know who the Madame is. 22nd October, Madame Tussbells. Museum of the Wax... Oh, Waxworks. Oh, that's... Oh. Oh, she's a hottie. Oh, wife with the knife, you know what I'm saying? Swap places with me. I can do it better. What is this place? I don't know where it is, but this is lovely already. Look at all these beautiful scenes. Why are the people so still? Guillotines, ruthless murderers. I know what I'll be dreaming about tonight. Yeah, me too. This one right here. You can drink what? No, I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't, Rheo. Nah. They're all wax models. They're amazingly realistic, aren't they? What do you think, Rheo? Shocked? Wax models? Oh! I read about dead bodies and wax once. On a magazine about strange phenomena. Depending on how corpses are kept up to death, parts of them can turn into wax, apparently. It's called I don't know. Stop talking about creepy things like that, Rheo. You're scaring me. Anyway, and that word oh goodness. What now? I've
I've just remembered something else I read in another magazine about strange phenomena. There was an old lady, maybe a witch, who used to pour molten wax over corpses and put them on display. None of the exhibits in here are real. They're all entirely man-made replicas. They could be. Do you really expect me to believe that? Just look at them. Yeah, that woman is as real as I've seen, and I haven't seen one in real life, but I'm pretty sure that's how they look. Oh! There's no way anyone can make models of people that are this realistic.
One of these things is not like the other. And they're all such gruesome scenes. Wait a minute. What is it? Oh. No, I must be seeing things. Nah, I don't think so. Oh. Whoa. Gotta update my games, as it's been like 46 months since I haven't opened Genshin. Have a good one, Rheo and chat. You too, Rico. Bye-bye. Enjoy your games. Make sure Rheo stays high. See you later, Rico. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Ooh, is that feet? Is this an arm? Oh, it's an arm. My bad. It looks like an arm, doesn't it? Maybe one of the waxwork models have fallen over. You don't think it could be the work of one of the mass murderers in here, do you? Bruno! Stop scaring me! Is it a wax arm or a real one? Come on, you're always pointing that finger of yours in court. Poke that arm now and see how it feels. Objection! I ain't doing that shit. That's crazy. Nah. Please do not touch the statues. Yeah, see, I'm not allowed to touch him. Why do I feel like the sleeping guy is real? I feel like he is. I feel like he's the guard for this place. The sleeping guy is so real. I can smell it. These models are so well made. I can't tell what's a waxwork or what's a real human. Or maybe all the exhibits are real people. Why did you start reading it real well? Bye. Head pass. Bye, Rico. Bye. Oh goodness, the last minute scared. The jump scare. And when it's closing time and all the visitors have gone home, they'll suddenly start moving about. Yeah, just like night in the museum. Just thinking about it makes you wish it was closing time already and I was on my way home. I want to look at the women. I'll make Rheo compensate for... No, please don't, please. I'm about to have a look at this woman real close. Oh, yes. Is this some infamous murderer? Yes, called Jane the Ripper. All her victims were young women. I knew it. You could tell by the way she's holding that knife. Sure sign of a mommy. Well, yes, if you're into that. What's the matter, Bruno? I've worked it out. I know what she's doing. She's trying to fill that bottle with blood so she can soak her victims in the gore. Oh my gosh. Not according to the information about the exhibit on the little board there. It doesn't mention anything about a bathtub. Really? Sorry, I don't think it's quite significant. Damn. I still think it has to be there for a reason. Yeah, so when she goes to take a bath, you know... Yeah, maybe once the exhibit is finitos, she goes and takes her little bathies. Nothing particular. How about the couch? Okay. Back this way. Well, we've examined this guy already. Let's look at Jack the Ripper. Is this an example of Western Tsuchigiri? I don't know what that is. You know, when an unscrupulous samurai randomly attacks a passerby to test his sword? Damn, that's messed up. He's like, I need to test out my new technique that I've been training for in the woods. Let me just test it out on an innocent passerby. I still don't know. No. But actually, a waxwork samurai would probably be hugely popular. Could you model it, do you think, Runa? Doing that zitty-gitty thing you mentioned. She wants me to commit murder. Well, I do have a sword, but I have no intention of testing how sharp it is on a human subject. For now, at least. Alrighty, Hurley boy. What's up? It's... the great detective, Mr. Herlock Sholmes! Mr. Sholmes has his own wax statue in here? Really? Well, he is world famous after all. It's an uncanny resemblance, isn't it? It makes my skin crawl to look at it. I know. But look, Bruno, you can kick this Hurley and he doesn't move a muscle. I hope Iris kicked him in the shin. That's where it hurts. You can't go around kicking the exhibits, Iris. Wait a minute. It just moved. I'm sure. And not just a little bit either. Kick him harder. Kick him harder. Aim higher. Aim higher. Where the family jewels are. Really? Did it? He's blinking. And look closely. There are beads of sweat on the face of this waxwork model. Shall we move on, Iris? Over there, look, there's a great murder scene to enjoy! Much more appealing.
My dear fellow, I take exception to your recoiling in such a manner as if you've seen something truly abhorrent.
Mr. Sholmes! Oh my god! I knew it, bro.
Iris, what possessed you? I strictly forbade you from divulging my temporary waxwork secret to Mr. Naruhodo.
Temporary waxwork? What do you mean?
And that kick! You should have exercised a little more restraint. You winded me.
But Bruno has something he needs to ask you.
Ah, a question.
And I thought you'd probably be getting bored too. So here we are.
Well, I can't deny that your timing was impeccable. A mere 2 minutes ago, being stationary like that, and my great brain upon which all my success has been built would have turned to wax.
Thank goodness we arrived in time.
Indeed, in many ways, the pair of you just saved the world from an unimaginable loss.
Oh, Hurley, you do like to talk nonsense, don't you? He could know something. It's true. About Lord Van Zeeks and what happened in the past to change him.
Now that you're here, let's take our time. How can I be of assistance? For you're in luck. I'm suddenly quite taken with the idea of conversing.
Actually, I'm in quite a hurry.
And if my eyes don't deceive me, I believe something is afoot within the walls of this very museum. A most fascinating case, if I'm not mistaken.
Really? It's the hand! It's the hand! The handle!
Moreover, I have a strong suspicion that it is related to the matter about which you've come to me now.
But how could it be?
We shall speak again presently, my dear fellow, but for now I must return to my work.
What, back to being a temporary waxwork exhibit? Madame Tussbills. What is this place? He is a statue. Oh, never mind.
Madame Tussbills came to London from France 3 years ago, I understand. Since she opened this little waxwork museum last year, it's enjoyed great popularity in London. There are museums like this in Japan too, but there are
museums like this in Japan too, but these displays are something else. I mean, they aren't made from an actual real people, are they?
The extreme realisms of these waxwork models is a particular secret of the Tuspels family, they say. They've earned renown during the French Revolution for waxworks of the victims of the guillotine.
That sounds grim.
The gruesome scenes are portrayed with such realism in the expressions of the faces of the condemned.
Apparently, the sculptors would make the models directly from the corpses, right there at the site of the executions. Oh no! Whoa! That really turns my stomach.
That's just one of several legends about the Tuspels family. Whether there's any truth in it, I couldn't say. But anyway, this museum houses models of famous people from all over the globe. Nevertheless, the most popular area of the museum by quite some margin is this House of Horrors.
House of Horrors?
Of course, visitors' numbers are dwindling now as a result of the Great Exhibition. But people usually flock here to see the exhibits of some of London's most vile criminals at their gruesome work. Naturally, most of the miscreants portrayed here were sent to the gallows. So they'll suffer even now than the models of them.
Have you heard of poor taste?
My dear fellow, the public live for poor taste. They yearn to be shocked.
So the hideous exhibits in here, they're all portrayals of real events that actually took place. Is it just me, or did the temperature in here just seem to drop?
Anyway, I advise you not to think too deeply about what you see here.
Oh, he's back to being a waxwork, is he? Whoa! I'm taking my posture, Jared. I'm taking my posture. Oh! Temporary waxwork. That scared me. What do you mean by temporary waxwork, Mr. Sholmes?
Exactly what you see.
Oh, he's back.
I'm part of the exhibits here, catching these criminals in the act.
Catching them?
Every half an hour, I home in on a different killer in one of the displays and adopt a new pose to ensnare him. When members of the public come for a closer look, I offer them my hand to shake.
Does he make a couple pennies off that? I hope he does.
For a shilling, I'll happily allow them to take a photograph with us.
He does! I knew rent wouldn't pay itself. Yeah. Us? Does he mean him and the waxwork murderers in here? But why, Mr. Sholmes?
My dear fellow, isn't it obvious? For the money!
He really roared at me there. Very fitting for the House of Horrors.
As it stands, I may struggle to pay this month's rent, and I have the ravenous iris to consider.
Oh, Hurley, I'm so hungry. How can you say no to that? Feed her now, feed her now, feed her now.
If push comes to shove, I shall have to ask you to do your bit, Mr. Naruhodo.
But what is he threatening to rope me into now?
So, with that in mind, how about a photograph?
What?
As a special treat, you may have your pick of the murderers and scoundrels in here. The choice is yours.
Maybe some other time.
Remember, Mr. Naruhodo, ignore me at your peril.
Back to being a waxwork again. Is it just me, or did his final remark sound a lot like a curse? He's cursing. Something to ask you. Yes, you must ask. I must ask.
Well, what is it you'd like to ask me then?
Well, actually, it's about Lord Van Zeeks.
Ah, our friend Mr. Reaper. How did you find him? Well, I trust.
What? Huh? And so I filled in Mr. Sholmes about everything I had learnt. About Lord Van Zeeks, about Professor Hairbrain, and about the strange coincidence that they had all been at the same university together. So I'm wondering, what was it that happened to make Lord Van Zeek such a different person? I was sure that you would know, Hurley. You said there was something going on here in this exhibit, in this exhibit hall before. Something that was afoot. And that you believed it was related to what I wanted to ask you about. Mr. Sholmes? You suddenly clammed up.
Well, it seems we've reached the unavoidable...
Ooh, greetings.
Oh! Oh, madame! Hello!
Hello, madame. Hello. And what is she wearing? She looks so mysterious. Yummy.
Oh!
Look at me like that.
I hope you are appreciating my museum.
Sorry, have we, Mr. Sholmes, you know who this... Not again! He's frozen stiff. I'm stiff around women, too. Yeah.
Oh!
She smiled at me.
My apologies, I'm Esmeralda Tuspels. This is my museum of waxwork.
But you're the Madame Tuspels? Oh, pleased to meet your acquaintance, milady. Oh, is that français? Oh, français, bien sûr.
Though only 26 years young, I might add.
Oh, who this lady? I don't know, but she's an artiste. This is great. This is great. I the best game ever. Best game ever. Is that significant somehow? Do you have a significant other? Just asking. Thanks again for this stream, Rheo. I gotta go now. No, don't worry at all. Bye, again. Thank you for hanging out on the streams. Bye. Have a great rest of your night.
I'm a madame in name only. It adds a certain je ne sais quoi.
I don't know how to say that properly, but I just guessed. Right. Attention, wow. Thank you, Valjean. Thank you.
Firstly, I must apologize for my waxworks, or rather, one waxwork in particular.
That'll be Mr. Sholmes, then.
I was led to believe he was a great detective, but he seems unable to settle. Oh! Next time you move from your designated exhibit, there will be toil and trouble.
Toil and trouble! Bubble, toil and trouble. That's what the witches say. Is it 12th Night? I don't know which Shakespeare play it is. Bubble, toil and trouble. Like the witches. Oh! She sounds deadly serious. That's a problem. Oh, bubble, toil and trouble me. How am I supposed to ask Mr. Sholmes about Vanseeks now? Let's not forget what Hurley said before. About something being afoot. Right here in this museum, I mean. Yes, I know, but... I'm so curious. I want to know what's happening here. Can she bubble me too, Rheo? I'll beg the madame for both of us. Please. Oh, can we talk to you, madame? Mon chéri? The waxworks, hello. Did you make all these waxworks, Madame Tuspels?
I did. I'm the third generation of waxwork artisans, you know.
Gosh!
It was my grandmother who began the tradition in my family. Her fortunes were checkered, living through the turbulent times of the French Revolution as she did. Though, that is, when she acquired the savoir-faire that led to the astonishing lifelikeness.
Savoir-faire. I don't know what that means. All these waxworks really do look like they're alive. In fact, they look more alive than Hurley. Damn.
What you see exhibited here represents the most atrocious of London's criminal past. All the waxworks were created in the presence of real people, in which they are modelled. In the hours immediately following their executions, that is the secret to the extraordinary lifelikeness.
Get the 4th generation government. Madame, may I please start the 4th generation? The continuation of the lineage, the bloodline. Rheo will not let the bloodline die. I will let it continue. Continue. That sounds terrifying. What sounds even more terrifying is if you and me were to fall apart, baby girl. Wink, wink.
All walks of life have similar challenges, I'm sure. To carry out one's trade par excellence, one must go to extraordinary lengths.
My length is extraordinary when you're around.
My exhibits are a reflection of society. I create only in which the public wishes to see.
Ugh. Why couldn't the public have wished for something better? Like maybe a wax model of you and me, girl.
Do not fear.
Sorry?
This room is the only one in the museum with such a macabre theme. I do hope you'll explore.
I will. I will explore all sorts of avenues.
There are models of famous singers, actors, politicians. Something for every taste, I hope.
It was Iris who dragged me straight in here. Come to think about it, I knew Iris had it in her. Sorry, perhaps I should have eased you into things. The great detective waxwork. What's the situation with, that over there?
Ah, my temporary waxwork model? He approached me some days ago, you see, with a business proposal.
Oh, what sort of proposal? Whatever he proposed, I can propose better. I have a 24 diamond ring. I don't know what diamonds are made in.
My dear madam, one of these sparse exhibits needs is the addition of a world-famous great detective.
Can the fourth generation have 11 kids, Rheo? Whoa! That's a lot of kids! I don't know whether Madame Tasbo can have that many! Whoa! God damn. 11. God damn.
Or words to that effect. Naturally, I am well aware that Mr. Sholmes is widely known in London as a talented detective.
It's a great detective, actually. He's very specific about it.
Yes, the creme de la creme, so I was keen to come to some arrangements with him, of course. But sadly, we were unable to agree on terms.
Let me guess, someone wanted to charge an exorbitant price for his services?
For a mere £500, I will dive into your cauldron and wax this very moment!
For real? For real?
Or words to that effect.
Mr. Sholmes might have overdone it slightly with the sales pitch.
Regrettably, the museum has a shortage of funds at the moment, due to unforeseen circumstances.
Oh. Well,
so we came to the current arrangement instead.
Surely he doesn't really need to do what he's doing, though, does he?
I would think not, but he was very insistent. I have 50 shilling problem. That must be resolved by this morning.
That's all his rent for the month, man.
Or words to that effect.
It's the pawnbroker, that's what it is. He must have something to redeem. Is the consulting detective work not going so well? Something afoot or a hand, but afoot is much more preferred. I wonder, can I ask you something?
Bien sûr.
Bien sûr. Is that like of course? Or like you may? Bien sûr. I'm just curious, is anything going on in the museum at the moment? Maybe some kind of incident, perhaps? Oh, there's silence. It's silencio.
Whoever suggested such a thing to you?
There was he's got your temporary waxer over there who mentioned to me a little. Oh, he's disappeared. A wax model is a work of art, not some tawdry object for trade. Oh, there you are.
Leaving the exhibit again when you should be working? Do you wish to be melted down? My dear Madame Tuspels, save your reprimands. There are more pressing concerns. The wax can wait. It's our ideas about your current problem we must throw into the melting pot instead. Personally, I would advise you not to involve the police. Why ever not?
She's turned as white as a sheet.
Because you have at your disposal a great detective whose services you may employ for a mere 50 shillings. Though please be aware that I prefer... No, I insist upon payment in advance.
Wow. He really need that money. Dirty cash, I want you. Dirty cash, I need you now. Money talks.
Very well.
Bitty bit.
Let us see if the great detective is able to live up to his name, shall we? Before I engage my analytical processes, I must ask you to clarify something. What, pray, is behind the curtain? I must know!
Me too.
That is the Tuspel's special exhibit. There is an extra charge to see it. Ah, the special exhibit in the House of Horrors. It must depict a special killer then, I presume. Would you be so kind as to draw back the curtain, I wonder? Absolutement non. There is nothing amiss behind there. Nothing amiss, madame.
I'm only missing you. Can I buy this, madame? What's the price? Goddamn, me too, Jared. I'm poor, but I would also like to buy this, madame.
What about the arm protruding ominously from under the curtain?
Uh-oh.
I strongly encourage you to allow me to see what lies beyond before the situation worsens. Yes, very well. I will draw back the curtains, but only for a second.
Second! Oh. Open tetami. Oh, Jesus.
I must confess, I peeked behind the curtain earlier.
What the?
The Tuspel special exhibit is a very bleak graveyard scene indeed. And yet, somewhat surprisingly, the waxwork killer one would expect is nowhere to be seen. What does struck one, however? Oh!
Wait, I know this guy. We've seen this guy.
Is the portly gentleman lying peacefully on his back on the floor?
Well, then perhaps, Mr. Sholmes, that man on the floor is the ruthless killer himself.
I'm afraid not, my dear fellow. He is a perfectly ordinary London gentleman. Not even a waxwork, in fact.
What?
As skillfully made as these artworks are, they're always distinguishable from real humans.
No, he's not lozenges.
So allow me to present my two conclusions. The first is that the sizable transaction has been taking place in this special exhibit. Why would you say that? And the second is that this aforementioned transaction is linked to a serious crime.
She looks as pale as a candle wax. Oh, pale as candle wax. Yummy, yummy, my chummy.
I don't understand. So, Madame Tuspel, as you've agreed to my fee, you shall now have the pleasure of seeing this famously great detective and temporary exhibit at work.
We're doing the deduction thing! We're doing the duty! Oh, the game is afoot! Waxworks. Fate.
To begin with, we must ask ourselves what exactly is afoot here in this museum? The answer is revealed by the bundle of banknotes protruding so helpfully from your bag. In my estimation, some £200? That is all my own money. So what does this large sum of money reveal? Ah, not as much as the involuntary glance you cast, it would seem, Madame Tuspels. Yes, the answer lies where your eyes now fall. The significance of the £200 is revealed by that public notice. Waxwork for sale? Your business has hit hard times, it would seem. In short, you sold the infamous killer the centerpiece of your special exhibit for the sum of £200. None! Now, let us explore the next curiosity which we had presented. Who is the portly gentleman stretched out so peacefully on the floor? It would appear the man has suffered a severe shock, the cause of which is clearly known to you. Unfortunately, madame, keeping secrets does not appear to be your forte. What doped the man such a shocking blow was, of course, the £200!
Oh goodness, is she 200 pounds? Because I'd love her to show me.
It would appear that you twisted this gentleman around your little finger most effectively. What are you suggesting? He rashly agreed to purchase the waxwork for the sum of £200. Only when he came to hand the money over did it occur to him what an extortionate amount he was paying. But the money was no longer in his hands. And the result, the scene we see before us, he collapsed in shock. Yes, the killer in this special exhibit had fetched a killer price.
Goodness, he is not poor gentleman, he is a rich gentleman. Yes, yes. Sold for cash. Too big too. Waxwork location.
The question that arises then is what has become of the waxwork that changed hands? Let us consider the problem for a moment. You cannot possibly... What immediately strikes you about this conundrum is the young man standing over there. Who is this fellow? To find the answer, we need only observe his neckerchief. Such as worn by policemen is a secret sign to fellow members of the force that a crime is being perpetrated. Yes, this young man is an undercover policeman, currently investigating this museum. I know him well, in fact. It's Sergeant John Clay. What are you talking about? The man's quite a celebrity. He received triple accolades in last year's policing awards. But... Next we turn our attention to the old man sat before him with a particularly unsightly visage. I've been watching closely and he hasn't moved a muscle. Almost in fact as if he were a waxwork.
No, I think this guy is real. Nah, this old man is real. Real thinks he's real.
But you... Your reaction only confirms my suspicion, madame. I notice it all at once, of course. Observe! The telltale sign that instantly proves whether or not this man is a waxwork is the obvious price tag. Threepence? A tragically low price, you might say.
He could just be poor, Sherlock. He could just be poor.
Though perhaps the ongoing rate for aging waxworks riddled with cracks. And yet you sold it to the portly gentleman for an exorbitant £200. The sort of plucky behaviour that's sure to attract the attention of Scotland Yard. Isn't that so, madame? I do not... Yes, the waxwork you sold has already been seized by the police and remains in their custody as we speak. The old man must be reunited with his grave in this special exhibit, and not a moment too soon.
Discovered already. Madame have long hair? Long lashes, locks.
Thus concludes Sherlock Holmes' great deduction of this horrifying puzzle.
Wow, bro, that was cool. Trouble. Trouble.
I see I've stunned you all into silence.
You have, Hurley. You have. And you've obviously upset this young lady in the process. Her cauldron looks awfully hot. If I could just bring up 1 point, Mr. Sholmes.
Ah, the notorious Naruhodo 1 point. I'm all ears, my dear fellow.
According to your deduction, then, The special exhibit featured this old policeman? So that would mean that he's a particularly ruthless murderer, wouldn't it?
The killer policeman, Automole. Sorry?
But,
It was a mysterious series of murders that rattled the capital only last year. The police rushed to the scene every time, only to find the culprit had disappeared into the ether.
And it turned out the culprit was a policeman himself, a senior officer by the name of Automole. You mean that's who the sinister-looking old man there is supposed to be?
Indeed, it is a particularly grim face, is it not? Unforgettable, in fact, yes. I remember that odious countenance only too well.
But is £200 a lot of money for a wax model?
It would be enough to afford only one of the latest steam carriages if that puts things in perspective.
Can she cook Rheo? This madame can cook me anytime, anywhere in my house. She can cook me too, Jared. Put me in the cauldron. She be cooking the wax. Yeah, put me in there. Cook me whole. Overheat my circuits. Damn.
Is there anything else you wish to add? Before I melt you down.
Please, me first. Me first. That bubbling wax is looking more and more ominous. Ugh, the smell of all that molten wax is starting to worry me. Mr. Sholmes did more or less just accuse her to her face, so, You think I might have to call on your assistance here, Iris, if that's alright? To make some minor corrections to the Greek detective's great deductions. Rheo second, me first. No! 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 Me first, Jared, me first. Of course it's alright. We'll soon set things straight. Yeah, put me straight inside the cauldron. Well, let's get started then, shall we? Before Madame Tuspills vents her anger. Oh, I wish she did.
Just what I was waiting to hear, my dear fellow. So, Madame Tuspills, in accordance with our agreement, you shall now have the pleasure of seeing this famously great detective and temporary exhibit at work.
Let's get it. Cost correction. Hold it, Mr. Sholmes. The waxworks fate. Yeah.
To begin with, we must ask ourselves what exactly is afoot here in this museum. The answer is revealed by the bundle of banknotes protruding so helpfully from your bag. In my estimation, some £200? That is all my own money. So what does this large sum of money reveal? Ah, not as much as the involuntary glance you cast, it would seem, Madame Tuspills. Yes, the answer lies where your eyes now fall. The significance of the £200 is revealed by that public notice.
Okay, hold it there, Sholmesy. Something's wrong about this. Is Rheo helping Madame? Yes, I am! She looked in this direction, it's true. But I'm not sure she'd sell any of her waxworks even for £200. Oh? She must pour her heart and soul into making them, don't you think? Over and above the wax. If it were me, I wouldn't sell them for anything. With that much money, I would. But it sounds like that makes me a bad person. Well, anyway. I wonder if the £200 could have some other significance. Let's follow that furtive glance again and see if there's anything else that could explain it. Alright, where did my girlie look? Portly man. I don't think there's anything else around here. Let's have a look at this man. It seems this well-dressed gentleman is alive after all. Just not alive and kicking. And he's not a waxworker or a model or a mass murderer. I'm not sure I'd pay £200 for him. I don't think the man's up for sale. Well, anyway, it was a silly place to put him. Other museum visitors could easily trip. I don't think the man was put there on purpose either. What else is here? Waxwork for sale? Would anyone really buy models of mass murderers? I think I'd rather just have £200 in my pocket. Me too. Exactly, you could buy one of those brand new types of steam carriages. That's what I'd spend enough if I had it, no question. Ooh, I'd buy all the herbs in the world. There must be another explanation for the money. We need to keep looking. Let's keep looking, let's keep looking. I don't think there's anything else. Is there anything else? Nah, ooh. Did I see something else, or was it just me? Nah, I think that's it. Alright, it's this guy.
Take that!
This gentleman on the floor must know the significance of the 200 pounds. All we need to do is wake him and we'll have our answer, with no need to deduce anything.
Shaking of that nature will hasten the end of the world, Mr. Naruto.
The end of the world?
And there is a distinct possibility the man has no knowledge of the money anyway.
So
Do you cause the destruction of our planet, or continue the deduction process? The choice is yours.
looks like I better get back to saving the world. Alright. Okay. Alright. It's not that. It's something else. You gotta tell us something, yeah. Alright, let's look around. Is there not something on him? You know, Oh! Here we go. 200 pounds. What's that note being pinned on the wall there? Oh, yeah. Let's have a look-see. Dear Madame Tussbells, we've taken the prisoner from this room. Whoa, they stole something? The price for his safe return is 200 pounds. Oh, they must have stolen the wax bottle that was supposed to be here. Have the money ready by noon on the 23rd of October. What? It's just like the sort of thing that's left behind when someone is kidnapped. Yes, it's a ransom note. Exactly. Ransom note. All right, that's it.
Take that!
The significance of the 200 pounds is revealed by that ransom note.
Quite so, we must congratulate these criminals on their inventiveness, abducting a waxwork. 200 pounds is no small ransom fee, yet you clearly intend to pay it. The model in question has special importance, so I put together all the money I have. In summary, then, the 200 pounds you have in your handbag is ransom money. Now, let us explore the next curiosity which we had to be presented. Who is the poorly gentleman stretched out so peacefully on the floor? It would appear the man has suffered a severe shock, the cause of which is clearly known to you.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunately, madame, keeping secrets does not appear to be your forte. What dealt the man such a shocking blow of, of course, the 200 pounds?
So if the waxwork was kidnapped, where does that leave us in terms of who this man is? We could just ask him when he comes around. I think the point of this exercise is to understand the beauty of the deduction process, Iris. Yes, you're right. He's trying so hard, we mustn't let him down. Well, there's little doubt that he suffered a shock, that much seems clear. But in that case, what's Madame Tussbells trying to hide? Let's have a closer look around. Alrighty. Wee, the booty. Oh! What's that hand doing? This is just Madame Tussbells' right hand, isn't it? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, it's not. Duh. Don't harm the mummy, Madame. Don't worry. She's in safe hands, Jawed. She's in such safe hands. I can clearly see her left hand after all. Oh, but wait a minute. This is a left hand as well. Look. Don't say such creepy things, Iris, please. And it seems very stiff too. Oh, goodness. In fact, it's really hard. You mean... it's made of wax? Waxwork hand. Present.
Take that!
What dealt the man such a shocking blow was, of course, the waxwork hand.
Indeed, with a solid waxwork limb, one could deliver a very substantial blow. How could you? The hand protruding from the bottom of your cape. It ought to be a right hand, but on closer inspection reveals it is in fact a left hand. And somewhat masculine as well. In other words, it does not belong to you, madame. It is the hand of a waxwork model.
Oh no, my madam! Oh damn.
Some of the visitors to my museum can be troublesome. They meddle with the exhibits and cause damage.
So you mean that arm?
Yes, this gentleman saw fit to try and remove it as a souvenir. No small keepsake.
Like taking a whole branch of a cherry tree when you go to view the blossoms. That's messed up.
I'm afraid I had to teach the man a lesson.
Oh, you can teach me a lesson. Snip, snappy, snip. You confronted the man and tried to take the arm back.
And the result, the scene we see before us, he was knocked unconscious. A point we may need to revisit later, but for the time being we have our conclusion. Yes, the killer in this special exhibit has been kidnapped!
Kidnapped. Yay! Waxwork location. Kick this gentleman out of the museum.
The question that arises then is, what has become of the waxwork that changed hands? Let us consider that problem for a moment. You cannot possibly... What immediately strikes you at this conundrum is the young man standing over there. Who was this fellow? To find the answer, we need only to observe his neckerchief.
I think that the arm came off this wax model, so the old man is real. According to Mr. Sholmes, the yellow neckerchief is a sign to the other policemen that some crime is underway. A way of communicating with his colleagues without revealing his identity, yes. It's a secret that's closely guarded by Scotland Yard. Then Mr. Sholmes didn't hesitate to give it away. Well, uncovering secrets is any true detective's nature, of course. Right. Anyway, judging from Madame Taspel's reaction to Mr. Sholmes' seduction, I think perhaps we might not have identified the man quite correctly. Oh. Oh no, it is Rheo's din-din time. Yeah, I should probably go have a din-din now. Oh, Rheo, let Rheo save, let Rheo save. Save. Oh wait, I can't save. I can't save. Rheo can't save. Oh, in the, wait. I can't save. No. How do I save? Oh no. Okay. Speed run. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Take that!
Yeah. Can we save now? Who is this fellow? To find the answer, we need only to observe this shoulder stub. Oh yeah! Rheo can save. Wow. Alrighty, Rheo's is gonna go eat them din-dins now. I'm gonna go get something to eat. Anyway, Rheo and this gym. I hope everybody has an amazing morning, night, or afternoon, all that stuff. Good night, Rheo. Good night, everyone. Have a good dinner and have lots of We'll have a good dinner, Jared. Thank you. You have an amazing rest of your night too. So everybody eats well, sleeps well, all that stuff. Rheo, will see you again next time. Bye.